Hello, I'd like to take a quick minute just to help you see how you might be able to navigate ALEKS to be able to help your student be successful on this math program. All students have an ALEKS account and are required to work in ALEKS. Depending on the teacher, they might have to do a certain number of topics each day or a certain amount of time each day or each week. When your student logs on to ALEKS, the screen will look much like this. It might look a little different, but you can come over here to the right-hand side of the screen and click on where it says ALEKS Pie. This shows you the different topics that are available to your student. Your student can click on any one of these pie pieces and work either in an area that they find easy or work in an area that they find challenging. Over here, where it says whole numbers, this tells you how many topics your student has to master. It tells you how many they've learned, and it tells you how many are remaining. And you can click on each piece of the pie, and it will tell you the progress that your student has made and the things that they still need to learn. If you click on Continue My Path or have your student click on Continue My Path, this will take you to the different topics that your student needs to be working on. A topic will automatically come up on his screen, but he doesn't have to choose this particular topic. You can click this little blue arrow and all kinds of topics will show up. Your student can continue to click this arrow and choose a topic that he or she would like to work on. Most math teachers at Riverview would like their students to work in the topics that are in the chapters that are being taught during the school day. Your student can then click on a topic and then the questions pop up down here. He can click Start and then the question comes up. Now I can't put an answer in and click Submit. Otherwise, it would give this student credit for the answer. But if your student does not know how to answer a question, he can click on this button here, Explanation. So let's pretend he forgets what the ones, the hundredths, and the thousandths places are. He can click on Explanation, and ALEKS will give him an explanation on what it is. If you're one of the brave parents who sits down with your student and helps them with their math, you could also click on Explanation. They also have blue links, so if your student wasn't sure what the word digit means, they can click on the word digit and it will give them a definition. There's more definitions within the definitions. So you can click on any blue link to learn more about the word. From the home screen, if you would like to know the progress that your student is making on ALEKS, you can click on the three lines up at the top left-hand side of the screen. You can come down here to Reports, and you can click on Reports. And there are all kinds of reports that you can click on. You will not hurt or ruin anything by clicking on these reports. The only thing you could impact is if you are inputting answers for your student. So that's something that you would want to avoid. But you can click on any of these reports. So the timeline report is a great report because here you can see exactly the types and the number of topics that your student is working on. So on January 11th, this student took a knowledge check. That's just kind of like a pre-test, post-test to see how they're doing in advancing in their topics. It tells them how many topics they mastered, how many topics they had total, and what time it was completed and how long it took them. You can click along this line and see how many topics your student learned for the day. So, for example, if your student is required to have 3 topics a week, you can go to this calendar and you can add the topics that they've learned. And then you would know, have they learned the amount of topics that they need to learn? Okay. It also tells you if they're spending time in quick tables. You just get a lot of great information from these charts. You can click on anything over here on the left-hand side. If your teacher has made assignments, if there's a worksheet, the calendar, again, you're not going to mess any of these up. If your child struggles with math facts, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, he can click on Quick Tables, and then he can click on adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing, and get a little more practice on the math facts. This little assistant here will tell them exactly what to do. They follow the prompts. This student has used up all of his Quick Tables time for the day, and that's a good thing. And so he would be able to do more of that tomorrow. If you have any questions on ALEKS, please don't hesitate to contact me at school, and I hope you guys have a great day.